Hey, what's happening everyone? It's Brian from gumballtech.com, and in this video I'm going to show you guys my latest iPhone layout. So first, I will start with the lock screen. If you remember in the previous couple of videos about my iPhone's, theme and whatnot, I was using Quick Widgets, which is free in Cydia. I dumped Quick Widgets due to the lack of updates and features, and I moved on to LockInfo. There's a free 2-week trial in Cydia, and then after that it's $5, but it's completely worth it. I'm going to do a more in-depth video review of LockInfo either sometime later this week or next week, so be looking for that. So LockInfo pretty much gives you a bunch of different information at a glance at your lock screen in a nice, organized manner. So we have, your calendar, weather, unread email, push notifications, unread text messages, missed calls, voicemail, and you could also view your Twitter timeline right on your lock screen. Now you can set different refresh intervals for the Twitter timeline, or you could refresh it manually by tapping on that. Now a cool thing specifically about the mail portion is that when you get an email and it shows up here, you could double tap on it and you could view it right on your lock screen. And then you could also delete it right from your lock screen, so you don't even have to unlock your phone and go to mail or anything like that. So that's enough of the lock screen. I'll make another video on that sometime soon. So I'm going to go ahead and tap to unlock. The sounds came from the Wii Sounds. Just go to Cydia and search for Wii and you should find it. What else? Okay, so here's my home screen. I am using Winterboard this time. The past two videos I wasn't using Winterboard at all. So these icons, they came from the Glasklart, Glasklart. It's available for free in Cydia. There's over 4,000 icons in the package, so you get a bunch of icons. So most of your apps should be covered. If there's not, you could request for it, and I'll put a link to the request page in the description. The dock, I left stock. I just completely forgot to change it, and it looks pretty good with the layout, so I'm just going to keep it. SBSettings is still here. That's a must-have, pretty much. Now, the new text message sound that you just heard, that I believe is from the Nextel Chirp package. Just go to Cydia and search for Nextel, and you should find it. And of course I'm keeping qTweeter as well for Twitter and Facebook posting. So that's pretty much it. If you're wondering about the status bar, I believe that came from the 266 collection. I have that installed, that whole theme, as well as the leather black theme. I pretty much took bits and pieces of those two themes and put it together here. So some of the system related stuff, such as the iPod. The iPod is themed, as you can see. Calculator, that's also themed. So pretty much all the stock apps are themed, except for stocks and voice memos. No big deal, really. Phone app is also themed. Looks pretty cool. Okay, so you may be wondering where all my normal apps are. Well, I'm using categories and categories SB, as you may remember from my previous video. That's what these 4 icons down here are for. These are my folders with all my apps. First one is for jailbroken apps, internet-related apps, games, and all my other ones. So you pretty much tap on one, and your list of apps instantly comes up, and then you can then tap on one, and it will begin to load. And then swipe down or push the menu or the home button to close it. Here's my internet ones, all my games. And if you don't have enough room to fit all the apps in, such as here, I have too many, there's a setting in categories where you could scroll horizontally or vertically. I have mine set to horizontal, as you can see. It's just multiple pages within the category. And then all my other ones. Still access Spotlight, which is sort of cool because in my first video I was using Pogo Plank and you can't get to it. Not a big deal, but it's just, might be nice to have. So that's pretty much it with my layout. If you have any questions about what I'm using or what you're seeing, or if you're confused or whatever, just leave a comment and I'll probably answer it. And again, be looking for the LockInfo video soon. It'll be pretty cool. I recommend everybody to at least go and try out the 2-week trial. So that's it with the video, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.